national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bruins offense will have first crack at this one. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that cone.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Moore to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Caught over the middle. It's low. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Ducks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right. Turning it on. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back and leaves it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Wide space on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
This is kind of like Vegas in gambling. You got a big completion there on third down. You've set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on fourth down, hoping to get a touchdown.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in, it's Flores. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. That's reeled in, it's Thomas. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. Throws for the tight end. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So now it's second and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the run, fires downfield. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. It's complete. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third. He wants it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fighting off the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Moore to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to take off. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to
too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
And it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes. Touchdown, Ducks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Looking left. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. Snags it over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Oregon! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He's got him. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back back, and here comes the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Green. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down. Yard line, and this offense is doing work.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Moore will throw. He's got it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. On the run, it's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the single back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCLA!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got a man, it's Coleman. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab, it's Moore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. They just keep firing. Looking for the score. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for... points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Steps away to find some room. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He leaves it with his back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in.
Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. After the... just keeps moving.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fakes the grab. And they swarm him under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. That's caught. It's Kemp. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
I tell you, you don't see fullbacks in college football too often anymore, but how about that guy on that play? Catching the ball for a 1st down. Nice.
And the Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And off from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to him on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red.
Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they tacked on the extra point. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Ducks! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looks as if we have on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Makes the catch, it's Flores. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Flores. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. offense gets set for second down. The give to the back. Runs for the tackle. Spins away from the defense. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Get it out on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll throw it. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape.